How to make money with tax deed auctions. What the hell's a tax deed auction? Well, if you don't pay your property taxes long enough, this is where your property is going to end up going, is at auction. And this is somewhere you can actually find a really good real estate deal. So I'm on Google here. You type in Bay County tax deed auctions, or whatever your county is. You type that and go down to, let's see, view auction calendar. And you can see the auctions coming up. And if you click the date, you can see exactly which parcels are coming up for auction, which properties are coming up. And let's see, December 13th. Let's see what we have. You see a few properties here coming up for auction. And guys, this is a really good tool if you're, you don't have a lot of money for real estate. You can look on here and you could see the opening bid amounts. That just means you have to bid. That's the minimum offer you can make on here. And the bid just goes up from there. But you can get some pretty good deals here. And let's just type this first one here. It's going to take you to the public property appraiser's website, whatever your county is. And you can look at the details. Who owns the property? Do they live somewhere else? And you could find out the sale date of when that property was sold. You can look at that sales history, who it was. Let's see, the grantor was the clerk of court. And an easy way to determine what is a grantor and a grantee. The grantor is, I think of it as the givor. The givor. They're the ones that give the property to the grantee, the receivee. That's how I remember that. But it looks like the clerk of courts, whoever the grantee is, they bought it from the clerk of courts. And looks like they didn't pay their taxes on it, so it's going to auction. And guys, these things get redeemed all the time. What does that mean? That means that the property taxes get paid. And sometimes they get paid right before the auction. So it's really kind of aggravating when you do so much research. You look at the comparable sales on a property, and then the auction comes and they pay the taxes and you lose. So it can be kind of frustrating, but that's part of the game. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. But I think this is a really neat website to check out if you're really interested in a real estate and you don't know where to find a good deal. Tax deed auctions can be a good way to find a good deal. Now keep in mind, some of these properties, or I should say most of these properties, they'll have a cloud on the title and you don't know what it's for. It could be a lien on a property because a construction loan was not paid. And typically you'll go to a title agency and have a title report on that property and see exactly what kind of liens are on that property, if it's cloudy or not. And to clean up the title, it can sometimes take a year. It can take a couple years. It can take a couple months. It really depends on the situation. So you got to keep that in mind. There is some risk involved here. And I just want to share that with y'all. I hope you find it useful. Again, that's tax deed auctions, whatever your county is. Say Dade County in Miami. Dade County tax deed auctions. And you can find these, and they happen a few times a month. They'll have auctions, and it's a great way to find properties. And again, thanks guys. Hope you find this useful, and see you in the next video.